Joined on a Sunday morning by a family of brothers here, the Sands family. How are you? And the other Sands family, of course, is Ronnie Sands, his brothers Connor and Rory. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Kevin.
Right. Now we kick off with Ronnie here. Ronnie is you're in the chair right now, Ronnie. I'm holding your CD at the moment, and also the information regarding it. And new band, Midtown Rain. Tell us about
that. Midtown Rain was started in 2008, late in that year, by myself and Connor and Rory, two brothers. We've been in the studio from the inception of the band, recording this album, a culmination of songs that were written over the last 10 years or so. And we've worked hard at it every spare hour that we've got, recording it. We've produced it ourselves, written it, produced it, mixed it ourselves, and then we got it mastered in New York.
Now, you've talked about influences here, and you've mentioned various people and that, but the truth of it is, you've been brothers, a family for a long, long time. I remember you when you weren't old enough to drive, running around playing music and whatever, and you certainly have come a long way since then.
Yeah.
So the influences, tell us about the influences and how it's 10 years of work.
Well, it's 10 years of work from a point of view of songwriting on our own behalf, but it's probably 20 years of playing on the road, being influenced by a wide spectrum of music, from everything in U2 and REM right across to Elton John, Metallica, right across the board, pop rock, anything at all.
And Rory's very quiet at that. Hello, Rory.
Yeah,
it's a bit early in the morning for you, isn't it?
Yeah,
over close to that mic
I
there.
just got home.
You just got home? Were you out late last night?
Yeah, I was out for a few.
Alright, we're going to play track 3. Maybe we'll get you, Rory, to introduce it. Tell us all about it.
The song's Something For You. It's number 3 on the album. It's pretty easy listen. Hope you enjoy it.
And that's it. This is the new band from the Sands family, worth looking at. Midtown Rain. That's track 3, isn't it, Connor?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. And tell us the story behind the music there, as it were.
Something For You.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Ronnie wrote that one. So
oh, Ronnie.
Perhaps he's best.
I wrote that song. That song is actually about going, any man who's married or has a girlfriend or goes
married with a girlfriend.
Whatever.
Both,
yeah. It's quite popular nowadays. It's the thing to be at. But it's all about the shopping experience with the female of the species.
Yes.
And
so you're suggesting men don't shop? Is that what you're saying?
No, men do shop, but they shop differently.
So you're giving yourself a problem straight away there. You know, all the women are going, hang on a minute, what's this guy talking about?
No, I do shop, but
we'll not ask Rory about that, because Rory's still trying to find one.
That's it, yeah. Anybody wants to ring in, you know, he is available for dates every night this week.
You're available, are you, Rory?
As long as you've got plenty of money.
You were out to 5 o'clock in the morning, but you had no luck.
No luck at all.
You may just
a few penalty kicks, but didn't score.
You may start getting tips to the two brothers here, Ronnie and Connor. They seem to have got it together quite well. In terms of the tracks, we're gonna play another track here. Tell us about that one, Connor.
Well, this I suppose it goes hand in hand with Rory's Luck last night. This is Luck of Jonah. It's a nice sort of laid back guitar-y acoustic number. I hope the listeners like it.
And so do I. It's a great track. We got to play it earlier on in the car on the way in this morning. Great track there. We're just chatting away. I'm with the lads from Midtown Rain, of course, the Sands boys. They're all getting together and they formed this band, which will go on the road. I suppose you do a tour with this album, will you?
Well, we're hoping to get maybe touring towards the end of the year, the back end of the summer.
We're starting rehearsals at the minute. So
yeah, just started rehearsals and getting it together, but we're trying to promote it first.
Now, the album's called Seek by the Window, and you know, it's been nearly 10 years, and I was sort of trying, we were talking there when the track was playing, and we were sort of trying to go back, because we all bumped into each other on the road, as it were, and you were all boys then, and I've lost track of time, and I was sort of looking at you and going, Rory, you're about 19, but you tell me you're about 26 or 27 or whatever you are now, so that's moving up, and goodness knows what you are, Ronnie, but at the end of the day, that makes me very old.
Well, we're all following behind you.
Yes,
You know.
yeah. Well, as long as you're behind,
You know,
somebody said to me, when you go to the top of the list, then you're in trouble.
Sir Kevin, you remember when we used to meet you in the mid-90s, you were only a teenager.
I was
yourself.
only a boy.
You must be near 30 at this stage.
That's what I was saying. I said, you must have been 10 years ago. You must have been only about 9 when you kicked off with this album.
Yeah.
Now, you've been working, you have a fantastic studio, I have to say that. You have a great studio, you put a lot of work into that. And you've been working in that studio continuously, and as you said, off air a while ago, you mixed and you remixed, and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we were very much into getting this right the first time around, so we mixed, remixed. Every track was probably mixed at least 30 times.
Yeah.
Where we'd have mixed, went away, listened to it, come back, made changes, and we had a great help, a friend in New York helped us with it. He was mastering it, and he was great at giving us some technical advice along the way. And
okay. Well, sorry, go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, some of the songs like we'd recorded different versions of over time. Like about 5-10 years ago, for example, "Luck of Jonah" was recorded with the old band, and I suppose it just didn't sound right. And there's a lot of those songs had to be re-recorded a number of times until we got to the stage we're at now, where we're quite happy with the sound now. So.
It's kind of like our Chinese democracy, like Axl Rose.
Okay, well, we're going to take a short break and we'll come back with one more track before the end, okay? California, Midtown Rain, that's the band. The Sands guys, Rory, REM influences there all the way, yeah?
Yeah, we have REM influences, very much American influences into American rock in a big way. And I think it shines through. A lot of people pointed that out to us, so
yeah,
we're happy with that, you know.
Could be a big American market there for you as well. Explore that one.
Yes, well, we're aiming to hit the American college scene September, October this year, promoting it out there. Maybe down the line they'll take us out to play a few songs for them.
So, are you going to showpiece this? Like how do people get a hold of this? This is a lovely album. How are they going to get a hold of it?
Well, it has
some wonderful photographs, some wonderful images, and the style factor here as well. I had to note, but you must be sponsored by some clothing company or other, some designer, because there's a lot of trendy outfits here. What do you think? I would say that Rory probably had a hand in that.
Yeah, Savile Row's been looking after
well. Trying to impress the ladies here badly, badly. Probably.
Thanks very much.
Not for you though, Rory. You're a cool dude. I tell you, and the ladies would be daft to miss you. We'll maybe get Big O in and see can he line you up with a Warren Pint lady.
Warren Pint Rose, yeah.
We'll have a chat. Well, Connor, going back to you now, in terms of how do people get this?
They can log on to midtownrain.com. Rain is spelled R-E-I-G-N.
Yeah.
As opposed to rain,
yeah. Most people can't even spell, so don't worry about it. Midtown Rain, REIGN.com.
If you go there, or Amazon.co.uk, iTunes, HMV Digital Play.com, all the usual digital
you could just phone there, like
Yeah, you can phone
You can lift the phone and go, "Hey, bye, any chance of one of those albums?"
Yeah.
If you know any of the Sands lads, and they're well known around the area, I'm sure they'll oblige. But at the same time, online too.
Midtownrain.com.
Midtown
and
Rain,
iTunes.
REIGN.com, and at iTunes. Get on there. A Seat by the Window. It's a good album to have. Are you going to have a little bit of a concert? Maybe I suggest you do something in Newry.
Yeah. Well, yes, we'd like to have a showcase in Newry for the album at some stage. We're in rehearsals at the moment. We need to get our act together now in the next few weeks, and maybe look at something in the summertime. And sure, maybe FiveFm can come along, and
we'll certainly be there with you and support you all the way on it. Well, gentlemen, it's great to see you here in the studio. It's a long association with you. We met in many's a petrol station, as it were, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and there was plenty of coffees and whatever. And Rory was just a boy at the time, wasn't you, Rory?
Yeah, it's just a young fella at the time.
Absolutely.
Hasn't changed.
And the two old men here were older, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the Michael and the Jacksons, and you're the Michael and the Sands. Midtown Rain, A Seat by the Window. It's a new album. It's out at the moment, and again, you can get it through
midtownrain.com and iTunes.
Midtownrain.com and iTunes. Get cracking, gentlemen. Thank you on a Sunday morning.
Kevin, thank you.
Thank you very much.